Welcome to Prime Sports with me, Razak Musbau. The second round of the 2022-23 Bet Power Ghana Premier League kicked off today with Mediama hosting Legon Cities at the Akon Community Park. 2 goals each in both halves of the game ensure that the Mauve and Yellow secured a back-to-back win over the Royals to move to 6th on the league log.
Swung in nicely, and that should have been it, no.
Yeah, very unlucky. Mediama, lovely delivery from Hamidu. And I thought he had scored. That ball hit the post.
You see, Atinga has to come back to help because he was up for the corner kick. Pass laid on to Donsu on the near side. Decent right-footed cross. A bit too high. Still battling for survival there. Lagos Cities. Oh! That ball was drilled through the goalkeeper and the near post. And it's Nuruddin Abdullahi who gets a goal. Much to the admiration of the fans here. His second goal this season.
But again, lovely play from Mediama. Donsu with a delivery. Nobody there to get on the end of it, but just guess who got at the end of it? It was Abdullahi. Checked onto his right, and nobody there to make the block. Hits it so well on the blind side of Saki. Brilliant delivery. Guess who is getting on the end of it? It's Abdullahi. Checked onto his right and hits it so well with power. And goalkeeper is beaten down the near post. Saki can't make a save out of that. It's a lovely goal from Abdullahi.
Once again, it's drilled, but it kept flying and flying.
Yeah, with a lot of power behind the ball. It's so
Mensah under pressure. Mediama have an opportunity. The Lord, oh, he goes down in the box. Referee says the game should continue. Good recovery by Legon Cities.
When you get the advantage of the defender like this, yeah, he stole the ball away from Mensah. Very strong play from Sowa, and here he should be hitting the ball towards target, should be striking at goal. He crosses the center line and it's giving a lot of headache to the Mediama defense, but this time the cross so close to the goalkeeper. But
on the other hand, it's Mediama who have opportunities. Pass laid through the middle. It could be goal number 2 for Mediama.
Brilliant counter.
Joshua Ajiman, right place, right time.
Super counter play from Mediama. One touch, and already in dangerous areas of the city's penalty area, and Saki knows there's nothing he could have done about that ball. But this time around, Sowa will set it up for Donsu. Donsu unselfishly put the ball back, and there Ajiman was. Brilliant finish from Ajiman. Mediama has the cushion they were looking for. What a pass from Sowa to set it up, and it was Donsu with the assist. Lovely finish from Ajiman.
Haruna does lovely work. Goes through the middle. Donsu's waiting for it. And it's cleared out. That was lucky. Legon Cities could have been punished for that. Musbau Mohammed says, we've had enough.
Well, the action continues tomorrow with some very mouth-watering fixtures we're just going to take a look at right about now. And you can see on your screens there, it's tomorrow in Swantraman who will be hosting Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and the Accra Lions at the Accra Sports Stadium will be hosting Kotoku Royals, who are lying bottom of the Premier League table. And of course, the action continues on Sunday, where Samatex will play Real Tamale United, and Tamale City will host Kerala United. Dreams FC will play Gold Stars, and at the Accra Sports Stadium is first versus second. Accra Heart of Folk, who are lying second on the Premier League table, will be hosting the Diana Stars, who are top of the Premier League table. A cracker on Sunday at the Accra Sports Stadium. 3 p.m. that game will come off, and Bechem United will then host Great Olympics, and Kenfaizo will play Brecum Chelsea. Let's get to some fixtures, see what Manchester United will be playing this weekend, because there's action in the English Premier League even while the takeover has been discussed. So let's get to some fixtures now and see what is going to happen in the English Premier League. Well, Chelsea themselves will be in action against Southampton, and also Manchester United will be in action over there. So that's the English Premier League. Aston Villa taking on Arsenal, and Brentford will play Crystal Palace, and Brighton Hove and Albion will play Fulham, and Chelsea, who are looking to get a win, hopefully their third win in 15 games against Southampton at the London Stadium at the Stamford Bridge. And Everton will play Leeds United. Nottingham Forest will host leaders Manchester City, and Wolves will be playing Bournemouth. Newcastle United will take on Liverpool. And on Sunday, there's a Manchester United versus Leicester City, and Tottenham Hotspurs will play West Ham United. And in the Bundesliga, of course, tonight there was action where Augsburg played Hoffenheim, and tomorrow Borussia Mönchengladbach will take league leaders Bayern Munich. And of course, Sadio Mane is not expected to feature, but he has returned to training and likely to resume active football pretty shortly. But Stuttgart will host Cologne, and Bochum will play Freiburg. And Wolfsburg will be in action against Leipzig, and Frankfurt will play in Werder Bremen. On Sunday, Union Berlin and Schalke 04 will be in action, while Borussia Dortmund and Hertha Berlin will also be in action. Bayern Leverkusen will play Man 05 to wrap up the Bundesliga action. And in the Spanish league, of course, in the French League Auxerre already playing Lyon. And on Saturday, Nice will play Rennes, and Strasbourg will play Angers. On Sunday, Paris Saint-Germain, with all the debacle relative to Neymar, they will be hosting Lille, and Brest will play Monaco. Lorraine will be in action against Ajaccio, while Stade Rennais will play Clermont Foot. Troyes will play Montpellier, and Lens will play Nantes. Toulouse will be in action against Marseille. Well, in the Italian Serie A, Sassuolo and Napoli are already playing, and Sampdoria will host Bologna, and of course Monza will play AC Milan. Inter Milan, they'll be in action against Udinese, and Atalanta will play Lecce. Fiorentina, they will host Empoli, and Salernitana will play Lazio. Juventus, they will travel to Spezia, and Jose Mourinho's AS Roma will host Hellas Verona. But it's Felix Afena-Jan's Cremonese who will travel to Torino on Monday to wrap up the weekend's action. And in La Liga, Girona and Almeria are playing. Real Sociedad will host Celta Vigo, and of course, Real Valladolid will travel to Real Betis, and Villarreal will also travel to Mallorca. Madrid, they will be playing Osasuna, and on Sunday, Espanyol will play Elche, while Rayo Vallecano will play Sevilla. Atletico Madrid, they'll be in action against Ghana's Inaki Williams Atletico Bilbao, and Barcelona, without Pedri and Gavi, they'll be playing Cadiz on Sunday. And Getafe will be in action against Valencia on Monday. Well, a charity-driven family, the Brock Royal Family founder, has presented an undisclosed cash amount and some animals, cow, to Azuma Nelson as support for the boxing legend as part of efforts to try and organize a Bifferton burial for the matter who passed on a few weeks ago. The burial is scheduled for next month, the 11th of March, and according to the Royal Family, Brock Royal Family, will not be out of place to celebrate the deceased. Hence, comforts Ache Kweku, who is the mother of Azuma Nelson. They have decided to present these items to help the Zunzum be able to give the mother a befitting burial.
Anybody who is worth celebrating ought to be celebrated. We cannot take for granted Barima Zunzum Nelson's contribution to national development. Like I said earlier, he is an American Hall of Famer. He's a national champion, an international champion as well. And we believe that all those who aspire to be boxers in future, the youth especially, look up to him. And so we think that at this time of his bereavement, we ought to support him and to show him that we care for him and we appreciate his development to the nation.
Nelson himself, the former world champion, he's been reacting to the donation that has been made to him.
My mommy is my mommy, you know. She's a great mommy, you know, bringing the hero into the world, you know. you know that the belly that brought Azuma Nelson out into this world. You know, she's a wonderful mommy, and we are proud of her. You know, and today she have left us, and it's not easy, but with God all things are possible. You know, I know that she's going to rest in peace.
Well, ahead of the big bout on April 1 between Dogbe and Ramirez, undisputed women's super middleweight champion of the world, Franchon Crews-Dezan, is urging Isaac Dogbe to maintain his focus ahead of the bout. And Dezan, who holds the WBA, WBO, WBC, and IBF, is a gym mate of Isaac Dogbe, and he's also looking forward to a good day for the Ghanaian as he faces Robese Ramirez for the WBO featherweight title in Oklahoma. Nathaniel Atto, my colleague, caught up with her at the Head Bangers Gym in Washington, D.C. after training.
The very good company of the undisputed women's champion in the super middleweight division, Franchon Crews-Dezan, and she is a stablemate or a gym mate of Isaac Dogbe at the Bald Eagle Boxing Center in Washington, D.C. She's got thoughts as we build up to April 1 for that very big fight, between Isaac Dogbe and Robese Ramirez for the WBO featherweight title. Good to see you.
Hey, thank you for having me. Thank you.
Great. Now, look, the big day is coming up, and I'm sure that you've got thoughts as regards how Isaac should position his mind for this very big loss.
Well, Isaac's been a champion. He knows what it takes to be a champion, and he's going to become a champion again because he's already seeing it, he's training it, and he's going to go execute. And last but not least, Nick.
Interesting stuff there. So you heard from the undisputed women's champion in the super middleweight division. There's still a lot more as we build up to this very big one in Oklahoma on April 1. Nathaniel Atto for Joy Sports.
And Razak Musbau here, and that's how we draw the curtains on tonight's edition of Prime Sports with me, Razak Musbau. Well, do head to myjoyonline.com/sports. And you can see the story on Thomas Partey, who is unlikely to feature for Arsenal in their fixture against Aston Villa. And of course, Julian Lesko speaking about Kamaldeen, and Masoudi Dramani speaking about Baba Rahman and how he found Baba Rahman, discovered Baba Rahman there. Ghana Premier League fixtures, all the preview to the weekend's action is over there. Do have a lovely evening.